Is gene therapy the future for epilepsy medication? Imagine a treatment that targets the root cause of epilepsy instead of just managing symptoms. That's what gene therapy aims to do, especially for those with genetic forms of epilepsy that don't respond well to current medicines. Unlike traditional drugs that suppress seizures temporarily, gene therapy looks to fix or replace faulty genes in brain cells, offering the possibility of more lasting relief. Millions of people around the world live with epilepsy, and about 30% of them have drug-resistant epilepsy. This means their seizures are not controlled by the medications available today. This challenge has pushed researchers to explore new options beyond standard anti-seizure drugs, including gene therapy. The goal is to develop treatments that address the underlying genetic issues causing seizures, rather than just controlling the symptoms. In practice, gene therapy involves delivering specific genetic material into brain cells to correct or compensate for defective genes. For example, in severe genetic epilepsy like Dravet syndrome, caused by mutations in the SCN1A gene, early studies in mice have shown that replacing or repairing this gene can reduce seizures and improve neurological functions. This approach targets the affected brain circuits directly, which could mean fewer side effects compared to broad-acting medications. Another promising approach uses antisense oligonucleotides, which are short strands of genetic material designed to modify how genes are expressed. These can help increase the production of functional proteins from mutated genes. Early clinical trials with such therapies have shown encouraging results, including fewer seizures and better behavioral outcomes. This suggests that gene-based treatments might not only control seizures, but also potentially change the course of the disease. Gene therapy is part of a larger field called precision medicine, which aims to target the specific genetic causes of epilepsy. This is especially relevant for monogenic epilepsies, where a single gene mutation is responsible. These therapies could improve not just seizure control but also help with related cognitive and behavioral issues. However, it's important to note that most of these therapies are still in experimental or early trial stages. Large-scale studies are needed to confirm their safety and long-term benefits. Researchers are also exploring other innovative methods, such as cell-based therapies and using viral vectors to deliver neuromodulatory genes. These approaches aim to restore normal brain function or protect neurons from seizure-related damage. While promising, they are still in the early phases of development. In terms of treatment planning, gene therapy could become an option, especially for patients who have tried multiple medications without success. Currently, if anti-seizure drugs do not control seizures, doctors consider options like surgery or neurostimulation. In the future, gene therapy might be added to this list as a targeted, disease-modifying treatment. To sum up, gene therapy holds great promise for epilepsy, especially for genetic and drug-resistant types. It seeks to correct the underlying genetic issues rather than just suppress seizures, which could lead to better overall brain health. But it's important to remember that it is not yet a standard treatment. Ongoing research and clinical trials are essential to determine its safety and effectiveness. Patients should continue working closely with healthcare providers to manage their epilepsy and stay informed about new developments in gene therapy as they unfold.